Alright, go ahead and make a video. I was gonna make a video about Twitter, but I deleted it because it just sounded stupid. Um, Overeducation. Overeducation is a very real thing. And I think this is something that a lot of folks just don't talk about. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, people need to be illiterate and dumb. No. What I will say, though, is that there's a fine balance between everybody being educated versus, you know, everybody having the same sort of education. I'll put it that way. Not everybody is meant to get a college degree. And even when you do get a college degree, as many people have learned, is that you're not going to find a job in that field, even if you do get a college degree. And then, of course, you're in debt for, I don't know, for example, me, about $30,000. It's actually a little bit under that for me, but when I hear this sort of nonsense like, we need an educated populace, this and that, that's basically another phrase of, it's like, we all need to be the same. You need to fight misinformation. That's another way of saying, do not listen to people that are against us. It is a form of mind control. I'm going to put it that way. I don't believe this whole sort of thing where it's just like, everybody needs to be educated. If more people had college degrees, it's like, why? What do you really learn in college at this point? College is, like I say, this is why people try to set things apart between like the Yales and the other universities. But the thing is, though, that's changing as well. Is that now you don't, SAT, HTT scores don't really matter. They're just going to let people in based on percentages and more about, I can't think of the phrase now. It's going to bug the hell out of me. But based on quotas. And that's going to piss a lot of people off. So while this sounds very pro-capitalist or whatever sort of sense, I will agree with Six Hexenhammer. Is that the student loan bubble is coming. And it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good for a lot of folks. And I say that for me, who is still paying. I don't care about the fact that, you're not supposed to pay, or, you're not, you don't have to pay the loan down. But for me, I'm like, I'm going to pay it. Because it's like, I'm either going to pay for it now, or I'm going to pay for it later. So I'm going to pay as much as I can right now. Like I say, this whole sort of thing, to me, where it's like, loans, I imagine, still existed under socialism. I can't say that the Soviet Union, didn't have a form of loans or whatever. It's like, the same type of thing. It's like, if you wanted to get a lotto, you had to wait like 10 years to get one, right? I mean, that's about damn near the time that you pay off a college loan. So, now, of course, there are different reasons behind it, but my point is this. I'm getting more rambling, it's getting too long, but, the Philippines has an issue, and I think I talked about this in a video possibly, but people there are overeducated because they say to themselves, well, now we can't get jobs in X field. We're going to go back to school. And the thing is, though, is that college does not prepare you for those types of jobs. I think, like I say, it's a very difficult thing, right? It's like if you get your degree in, like, French literature. I know that's more of a conservative talking point, but even if you get your degree in computer programming, it's like they're going to say, well, we have enough computer programmers. Or the market doesn't want, more this and that. They want plumbers. They want, people who do drywall or something like that. And now you're kind of left like, oh, I have this college degree and I never learned basic shit like drywall and that's the scenario that I'm in. is now here I am, almost 40, having learned stuff I wish I had learned when I was, 20 or maybe even 15 or something like that. Learning about drywall, learning about plumbing, HVAC. I wish I had learned that when I was younger. Learning pragmatic, practical stuff. And that's something that's not really talked about in the same way. Yeah, education, that word is very misleading. And there's a lot of, you can put a lot of racial elements behind it, whatever you want to. But I think that, when people say, oh, we need an educated populace, well, what does educated mean? What's your definition of that? Just having a college degree? And what you get your college degree in? General business? Okay. And then you go through the list of stuff that you did. It's like, did you take the easy classes? Did you take, what sort of professor did you have? Etc., etc. I don't know. I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that, or at least got something out of it. See you later. A goodbye.